Hey, 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 everybody. How is all you wonderful folks doing at home today? Make sure everything's working alright. Right. Right. Move over. Right. 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 Let's trying about where we were, if I can remember where we were. I don't really remember. Also, people, if you look below the channel, there's a little donate button. I've hit it, so you have to look at it. But is it in the About Me section of the channel on Twitch? Go there, go and show me some love. Please, I need the money. Yeah, that is not there. I figured out how to do it, thanks to Google. Right. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, plasma people.
Go to him then.
I need bomb pot. Right. Jay, sort this out. What was I doing again? This is why I try not to take too long when playing games. Because I always... Into the forest. Oh, cool. Shuffle, how much? Why are you even turn on? Go away. I should do that. What? Where is Horson? That's the wrong button. Oh. Ah, oh. I will go this. This is Horson. When we land those, I will come back with you all the all these. If I can.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's close it. Hopefully that's closer. This is the right way, isn't it? Cool. Funny.
Yeah.
I think it's on Red Dead Redemption 2 where like it's sort of run over that rabbit and it dies. Yeah. Okay. Do I have my shit sorted out? Blah blah blah, yes I do. Okay, cool. Stance. We try and get back to town and see if I can get that fixed up as soon as possible, please. Push all the way, please. I gotta do. Gingy, are you here? Oh, Ginge. I love how our business we fucked off without telling the guy in charge of the team where I've gone. I probably should have told him where I was going, shouldn't I? You know, because, you know, clothes looking for us or something dead or... You know. And look, there's a cabin in the woods. That's not scary, I think. Right. Pickles, stay here. Pebbles, man, stay here. James, you here? You're under arrest for the murder of your soul.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Why did you?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
Charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
Don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
Saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushets, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Cool. Why did
you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from him.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ushets. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
It's quite a long story.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light. It wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight. I started to sneak away. But
then the slaughtering started.
Yeah. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough. But then the killing started and flames everywhere. Well, it was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid.
Cool.
Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Should do something with that.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Okay.
That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
No.
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
I suppose I could. Do you know where I can find them?
I don't, but they must be lurking about somewhere.
Well, I'll have a look. But if I find them, then...
I understand.
Oh! The combat in this game is so hard. I don't want to kill bandits. I want to be a nice little farmer. Live a happy life. Oh! Fuck! You, are you bandit? Oh, fine. No. Alright. Oh. Ah. Took a big area to assist, dude. What's my gun? Back over here. Right. Oh, pissed down way outside. I love England. There's not rain that's pouring. I don't know why I took that wood when you can just go. Huh? Henry, you make no sense. You could just run straight and then I'm not going to judge you yet. Like I said, guys, I do now have a donate button. Please feel free to hit it. If my time is like in just give me money. I will love you forever. I'm not going to take out the bandits right now because the bandits are on night there. Oh. Hey. Yeah. Hello. Alright. Pebbles. Go in there, please. I found ginger one. He was awful. Oh, Captain.
Well, well. Look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzik, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed. Keep your ignorant
Fucking
mouth
comfort,
shut.
all the worst.
I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering. It's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks. Because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear.
Could you repeat that first bit?
Let's hear what you have to say.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about it. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. If you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
I need help.
Is that so? What's the matter? Did you lose your way?
Yes.
No, I found those bandits. They want to kill Ginger.
Fuck! We need him alive. How many of them are there?
Just two, but they're tough-looking brutes.
We'll see about that. After them. Lead the way.
Can I just start the guy away with like murdering someone, please? I can't. I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Oh, fuck's sake. I can't
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Ah, fuck. Ah, get some sauces.
Bring it on.
Ah, fuck.
Oh dear, that hurt.
Stop, please. Ah, you bastard.
Answer my prayer. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. That's gonna cost you your life.
Ow. Haha. Chat, I did it. You proud of us? Chat. Look at myself. Yeah. Cool. Apples. Money.
Are they still alive? The filthy bastards! Should have hanged for this. Shit! Still breathing? Why not? Leave them here to...
What?
I'll be with you.
Well, that's that.
There's less evil in the world now. Just a shame we couldn't squeeze anything out of them. Probably could have told us some interesting things.
They would have talked if they meant to. What's done is done.
True. How do you feel? Have you found anything?
No. But that'll be easier.
Not yet. But with those two cutthroats out of the way, my work will be easier.
All right. All right. Come and talk to me once you find something. Will you?
No.
Do you?
Okay, okay. Ooh, silver. Can I have this sword? Ooh, I can. Oh, this sword. Sweet. That's better than my sword. Wrong button. Ooh. Let's sell it now. Long way. This is better than my sword. What life I live in. Let's go. I'll just get it. Ooh. Cool. Where's this sword? Let's go. Where am I going now? Because I've got A that way and B that way. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, I guess I can go to Georgia. Ginger. Which one's Ginger again? Is he B? One for the button. Ah! Get back on the horse. B, right, cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
The control teams in this game are like all over the fucking place. Ooh, food. I am a fan of the food. Nope. You can pop. Of course. Yum. The guy had to find one and realizes that's still their food. I'm sure they won't mind, right?
Yeah.
Right? Go! Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Okay, man. Ah, fucking face. Let me put you there. Which one you bastard put up? None of you? Okay, that's fair enough. Let's go. Horsemanship, yay. Go, 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 go. Ginger! I have news! Little ginger prick. Hey Ginger. Right, pebbles today. I have news. I killed
bear
them all
good
by myself.
tidings.
Already?
Yes.
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great. But
Yep.
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Right away, and God knows what they'll think about it. I don't know
The
if
thing
they'll
is, you
wanna
finish yet.
talk
Let's
to
go
me.
back.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you
Course
for
I
your
will.
help. And God bless you.
Yes. Bless me. Bless me with donations, please. Chat. I need the money. Right. Ah! Yeah!
Yeah,
I need to buy a new computer.
yeah.
Fast travel? Wait. Go. No. Just be. I can. Oh, miracle. Why the fuck am I going here? Ah, fuck it. Let's go! Why do people keep popping on my Facebook? Go away. No nice shit. Right. This is a long journey. I'm so glad I don't have to do it. Right, so I think this week, well, this week, I will be streaming Wednesday or Friday. So I'm streaming like 3 days a week, or 4 days a week. I'm having 3 days off. That sounds better. Better schedule. Right? That way I don't like destroy my voice by talking to you guys for like hours on end. Because I'm the dude who doesn't do voice prep before streaming. Although I think I probably should at some point. Learn how to do that.
Yeah.
And start streaming like, hello, I'm here, and I'm handsome. Hey, someone here? Hey. I'm looking for a lumpy fucker. If found, please return to me. Ah, he's in here. But cool, that's cool. You there? That's it, hello. Hey. Owl.
Greetings. What business have you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Who's that?
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life. And for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujit, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Auschwitz then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Merhoyet and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
Oh, send the dog. Take care now. Okay. Alright. Love you. Switches. Right. Take it. I hate when I do that. I like accidentally press. Where am I going? Oh, it's so far away. Jesus Christ. Any like fast stop points on the way? Anyway? No? Shit. Fuck. Oh, this will be a long, long ride. Where is that moment I'm going? So I am here. I need to go fucking this way. That place is close to actually, yeah. Yep, I'm gonna fast over here. I've got to piss my cousin. Probably just take a nap somewhere as well if I can find a bed. I feel like something I should do, shouldn't I? Take a wee nap, good it's getting late. Right. Why did that close down? Look. It's so chat. Is everyone ready for Christmas? Because I'm not. I can give two fucks about it. I still gonna give two fucks about Christmas. In general, I don't like it. The whole particular reason this is not my kind of holiday. So, yeah, not doing much. And you guys doing anything? Let us know in the comments button on YouTube what you're doing for Christmas. And I will read it out of 5. Oh, right. I'm here. I need to find a bed. What? Oh, why have I done do something then afterwards immediately? Why the fuck have I done that? Right. In this stream, I need to get 5 more followers. That's my goal. Right.
Hey, wait a moment.
Pebbles got there. Thank you. Right. And do I have a bed here? I do have a bed here. Cool. Let's go in line bed for the night, I think. Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Why am I looking off to the side? Right.
Where the hell were you from?
I don't mind being a horse and deer. It's got horse. Pebbles wait there, please. Thank you. Got all my shine. Guess I came back. Don't think I've seen the guy.
You're him, right? The boy from Scarlet.
There's the stuff. And keep me safe. Right. Until no more in time, thank you. 8 hours. No, I'll get me really stupid. Right. Cover, Petra, cover, double. Game's a sham. This is my current thing. I've got plenty of money on this, right? Do I buy new armor? knowing I've got the money to buy new armor if I can. Don't know. I think this town should have a person to make armor, maybe. How many do I have on exactly? That one, that's just metals. Oh, what about food? One is not in this. Oh, there it is. 442 ones. I'm tempted to go to wander around town, see if I can find a person who buys and sells weapons. But you know, I could sell some of the poor ones, so I've got that one now. Let's talk. Where are you? Combat area. There's a trader down there. I'm not going to investigate. Where's the trader? Down there. Right. Bulls! You waited here for us. Who's a good host? Mwah! Where is the trader? You? You trader? No. Looks like he's not outside the castle, is he? Where is he? Oh. Nope. Hey, you trader.
Good day to you.
Oh. Oh yeah, he is.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
That's all you have. I need bandages, so you know. I'll buy them. Thank you. Up. Ooh, posh. No one mind, will you? So there's no like, blacksmith here, is there? There's gotta be a blacksmith somewhere, right? Right? Maybe in the lower part of town he's hiding out? I think. Might be in there somewhere. Let's go have a look. Not in there. No. Nice bundle. No. Where the fuck? How is this town not half from blacksmith anyway? So, yeah. Shit dog. Don't mind just. Okay. Fuck no. There's tavern. Tavern's not helpful. I want to get fucked up. Right. I really don't want to go back to the town and find the blacksmith. Where are you? Ooh, big log. Hey, piggies. Fishing spot, stone chain. Where the fucking blacksmith? Where is the goddamn blacksmith down here? I still don't have one, does it? Fuck. What's that place, is it? Ooh. What's on here? Might be pressing something for. Maybe. Could it be? Is it? Can't be. Fuck's sake. Is it here? This one. Right, fuck it. Disappointing chat. Disappointed. Right. So it looks like the Nico is literally just up the road from here. Cool. Obviously won't be this one. What's wrong with me? Keep pressing the wrong buttons. So if I just come up here, right, cool. Hey Pebbles, let's go. Shoot Tom doesn't have something blacksmith. What sort of bullshit is that? I don't really want to be powering off anywhere right now, so I'm actually still on the horse. Talk to you guys. If anyone's talking to me. Let's go. Horsey? Horsey. What's that like little horse? What you kind of by dead? It looks kind of. I should also mention that I'm going to be donating the money I get from on the stream to the Red Nose Foundation. Tell about my boy Jack the boy. We'll only do a little bit of stuff. We'll need to do stuff today. A shrine? What a lovely shrine. Cool. Ah, jeez. Ah, oh, no. Supposed being taller. It's a curse most time. Will I make it there before nightfall? That is the question. Don't really know. I forgot. I see it. I see the town. That's a big fucking town. Fuck. Oh. This town is huge. Jeebus. Find the limp bandit. That one time people. I'm looking for persons. Has anyone here seen a person? No people over the town. I am here to kill you all if you do not cooperate with my wishes. Right? That's what people say. Hey, first point. A human! Hello, human. My fellow human being. Pebbles, with you. I'm going to interrogate the human. Hey. 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 Stop holding the ground. Hey.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farm hand, Lupo. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for. I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village near the stream.
Cool.
Good luck to you.
That there was surprisingly easy. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is this. How? Lipson. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's awful name. Actually, no. I shouldn't laugh at that name. It's awful.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter. This is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Well, shit.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Did you kill him? Was you the one that was Henry in his sleep last night when I took a nap? Yeah, that's my working theory. It was Ginger! Never trusted Ginger.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Oh.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
That's how we met us.
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Interesting.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
Okay.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
I want to learn to read.
Oh, fuck's
There's a
sake.
retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Another thing about Lubosh.
No. And dialogue. If I never had any friends. It doesn't really seem like the friends type. Right. You. Be first.
Good God. What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
I must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Priest.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all.
No, how he feels. I shall chat. Right.
God bless.
Anyone seen a priest? I'm looking for a priest. Are you a priest? You. Maybe. Talk.
Good health to you.
Fuck you. You murdered someone. I know I did.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you.
Yes.
Well, what do I care? Ask.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately, not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait, are you saying he...
Yes.
Jesus!
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
Too interesting. Right. Oh, people stopping there. Taking the with me. Ah, shit. That's gonna be over.
That's all. Thank you.
And dialogue.
Farewell.
Right. Oh, do I need to talk to all these bastards?
God be with you. I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know anything about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Something suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. There was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Cool.
That's all. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Here, where's the priest?
Good health to you.
Oh.
Farewell.
Tough auto or... Little. Joseph.
God be with you.
It's gonna take forever.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Oh, we asked you. Fucking cool.
That's all. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Right. We find the church. If I was a church, where would that be? You, where's the church?
Going along the road, minding my own business. With all of us.
Pebbles, where's the church? Not the right button, man. Oh, go on, me. Right. I'm not all in the head here, guys. I'm sorry. Right. So I do need to get up here, and that is. Oh, wrong button. Just have a look at the priest. Right. Go. Why is the priest always on a fucking hole? Like every time. Oh fuck. Ooh. This whole half 11 thing is not good for me. Ooh, a tavern. I do love a tavern. That looks very churchy. Right? If that was church, that looks like it. Baba, you here? Ooh, sure. Hey, dickhead. I shouldn't say about priest. Probably good win. Hey, okay. Talk.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators.
Yes.
But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubos don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why
Do you know
are
what
priests never
Lubos was
help?
doing on the day Neuhoff was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man's son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confession.
Oh.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
You can't hurt him now.
But Lubos is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubos was my only lead to the Neuhoff raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confession. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, fucking worst. What if I go to confession and get him to confess to me? Right, chap? That works out. Don't tell him. Now wait until the evening times. Ah, priest's the worst.
Come now!
Oh. Pub. Right? Where is it? Oh, two. Cool. Thanks, man. Pretzels! Thanks, man.
God be with you.
You too, my friend. Let's look here. What have I got to sell? I can't sell any of the bullshit. Oh, I can sell. Can I sell them? And then worth anything? Why the fuck is my chair? No, no, it's just. There we go. I'm a. That's the one I was meant to go to buy. Buy speed! Sweet. Ooh. Double. Cool. Oh.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhoff, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubos who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
You're lying.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now that I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was going.
Do you know what Lubos was doing the day Neuhoff was raided?
Not a clue.
Do
These
you know
questions.
anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's up, sir. Right. Oh, back.
That's all. Thank you.
And that looks. Hello, people. People in Bullshit Town. Yeah, follow one person.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jeebus! Oh, what you.
Take care now.
Oh. You, come here.
Good day to you.
Good idea. Stop the Monte Laris. One time. I've already spot you. Always spot you. Where else? You. Have I spot you yet? No, I haven't. Oh? Yes, I have. Fuck.
Good luck then.
Fuck. You?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jeebus! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Oh. Good. Yeah. Go to. Put up, let me tell you, because he's
Good
the
day
builder.
to you. What do you need?
Ooh.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask all you want, lad.
Who was this Lubos who was murdered?
Those that live by the sword die by the sword. I'm not surprised the end he came to.
Excellent.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Everything about him was suspicious. I always gave him a wide berth.
Do you know what Lubos was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
How would I know?
You think we should
Do you
look
know
at
who
every person?
Lubos used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
I don't know, since I don't go to alehouses.
Why not?
That's all.
They're fun.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I think later on today, well tonight actually, we're still on a way past that and I might do a tipsy PUBG stream or a stream. I don't know yet. 2 streams in one day? I'll spoil you guys, don't I? Absolutely spoil you guys what to do. Yeah. You. Two dog. You.
Somebody help me!
No. No,
Good
yeah,
day to
probably.
you.
Good day. Ah, fuck.
Take
Don't
care.
do that for me. Who was the guy asking for help? Hmm. Hey. Bum, bum,
God
bum.
be with you. Do you need anything?
Yes. Nothing you apparently. Ah. You. You get
Good
milky
day to
well.
you. What do you need? Good luck to you.
Ooh.
Greetings. What do you need?
Ah, blah, 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 blah.
Thank you.
I'll come back here later on. Might just wait here actually. Let's wait until about 8, half past. Right. Anyway, if anyone's interested, Jacksepticeye has hit $100,000 in 40 minutes of his stream starting. Which is fucking mind-boggling to me. There is the priest. Yeah, priesty boy. What time do I need it? We don't touch her. Right. Oh. I used to question. You left me tell I won't question you, cousin.
My respects to you.
No.
Good luck.
You, whoever. What do you have?
Good day to you. What do you
This
need?
is good, take forever. Fuck. Yeah. What?
Good day to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck? Why is this town so fucking big? Oh. That's someone's something. Cool. Right. Where was the guy's house? Oh, down here, what the fuck? Let's go back down here and see if I've missed anything at the guy's house. So I probably have, you know me. I'm very dumb. You.
God be with you.
Yes, it is. Ah!
Farewell.
Good. You.
Good day to you.
Oh,
What do you need?
Fuck's sake.
Take care.
You, I support you yet.
Greetings.
Why have I support everyone
What do
already?
you need?
Fuck's sake.
May the Lord watch over you.
Pebbles, you been good girl. Are you? You can glass, behave. Good day. There's no. Can I? Okay. Yes. I'm the best. Fuck yeah. Nothing there when you do now. Cool. Anything new in here? Ooh, food. In a murder scene, it's like, ooh, food. Ooh. I could rob some of the shit and sell it to the guy. Cause I've got a guy. Yes. The badges. Probably sell them to. Huh. This one has someone connect by the house in town, right? Right? Maybe a coup in town? Oh, fuck's sake. Cobwebs. Oh, and push it on the horse. Look at Pebbles, come here. I need you to hold the us. Okay? Don't worry, I'll write all this completely legally as far as your consent. Okay? The guy who had it is technically dead. Yeah. With the horse. With the horse. With the horse. You keep the high down. Talk to him. I can go on a horse. Nice. I need to repair some shit. Let's put that on there as well. Right.
Yeah.
So head back up towards the tower. Passport, do you have? Hey. Hey. Come over there. You.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Good day.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Leiper.
Oh.
I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah.
Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you?
Yes.
No. Ask.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. God knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea.
My passport, you. Fuck. Fuck.
That's all. Thank you.
Ah.
Good luck to you.
That. Oh. Tavern.
Here,
you.
enjoy.
Yeah. The alehouse makes all of nothing, doesn't it?
What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
I was not robbed, okay?
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
But I hope you.
Thank you.
I'd like a beer. Good luck, then.
What do you do? Conklin, I must hold you.
God be with you.
I think it's probably I'll take mine.
Good luck.
Nice. You guys. Will do. We'll have.
My respect for you.
Just. I'll push you. Fuck. You. Joseph. Joseph.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Okay, man.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa.
Oh,
I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That's all. Thank you.
Shit.
Take care.
Is the priest there? Is he inside? No. Okay. Priesty baby.
Blessings of our Lord be.
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
No. Fine. Just. Let's go.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here. We'll drink to them. It
Yes.
must have been terrible.
It was.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. He had no warning. He just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. He killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. The parents, the girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. And I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans at my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
he did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened in Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumors aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarreled among themselves and broke off the attack. Judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claim. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
Good neighbors.
You're just making excuses.
Oh,
the people who say the church is corrupt are right. You don't care about anyone, only your own comfort.
I'm sorry you see it that way. Really sorry. You've no idea how wrong you are.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Uzhitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And of course, describing them. Tongue-lashing about the 2 popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. The journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable well which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough.
It's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
My pleasure.
Fuck's that, man.
That sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I need information. I don't. Got a new love of drinking. As a man who also likes to drink.
Na kraj padł niesej smutek, do dnielo i rano utek, niech ich chorben zimaj sad, do kierabirne staje brak, usej moi słabi murzy, nechcielnych bejbie i kurzy, nawet jedno, a tak si damy jedno, a może lepsi ubi jako poslední jen, budmy słabi, panorama słabi, a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem, a i pal jeden. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zejtra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned, a točí se svět. Ty dneska vůbec nikdo neví, co se zítra Ježíši, a není to naposled.
Enough of this! Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then.
Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
This is almost guaranteed to be a bad idea. Oh. I already hate this idea. I'm going so much for this. Oh. Ah, fuck.
Come on, man. You want to fight? Come and get it. Don't worry. I'll get you.
I know that's a bad idea. Like, I know for a fact that's going to be an awful idea in the future.
So, my dear, would you like to have a little ring on the bell?
2 seconds. Let's skip. Wrong thing. Wrong tweet. Oh, done random self-promotional tweets you find. Right.
I'd love to. And Henry too, I'm sure.
Right, Henry. Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon, huh?
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Oh, bloody hell. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
I'm very concerned.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
Oh.
Ah, fuck.
The priest has
There goes my one position.
What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Yep, skip part. Skip it all. Ooh. Right. Hey chat, I'm gonna save this here because I'll be back live later on, maybe, or tomorrow. If I'm not back on by 8 o'clock, then wait until day. But I will be able to upload this one. Fuck. Let's just cut the end of it out. From an hour 30 onwards, we'll cut that all out of this video. Right. Bye.